I made the best player on each team take every single shot for a whole season. Looking around the league here, you see every team's best player has the 100% shot tendency. It's going to be a crazy year. As you know, scoring has already been at an all-time high, so let's make it even crazier. Couple games in here, let's check out these scores. Oh my gosh, I forgot one major thing. As you can see here, people are scoring a lot of points, but they're only playing 33 minutes. We gotta change that. We have to get every team's best player playing the whole game, otherwise it's not gonna work. Alright, that took forever, but we're finally here. So these are going to be working out way better. We got the Hawks here. Let's see what Trae Young's doing. 85 points for Trae Young in this game. What about this one against the Bucks? Giannis put up 47. He's not even playing the full minutes. I don't know why that is. Got to check that out. But Trae Young, 40 minutes. He had 66 points. Oh yeah, LaMelo fouled out in this game, so that impacted it a lot. How did he foul out in 12 minutes? Curry put up 78. I think this is pretty good. What about the Bucks? Because Giannis wasn't shooting every shot there. So Giannis is fouling out. That is the issue. I just didn't see it. We're gonna wait. No, this one he didn't foul out. About 60. He's fouling out a lot of games, and that's impacting it. So I'm gonna turn off foul out. How about now? Giannis put up 52 that game, and this one he put out 42. He's shooting 40 shots a game. He's 0 for 11 from 3. Oh my gosh, we gotta turn down that tendency. I don't understand. Like he played 30. I mean, I guess it was a blowout, so this one's kind of an outlier, but that's gonna impact some people scoring here. Vassell put up 48 points. He shot 13 for 43. Wow, that's terrible. All right, let's switch it up. What about the Bulls? How are the Bulls looking? DeRozan put up 49 points on 36 shots. Let's see how Luka is doing over in Dallas. He put up 73 points in this game, and he had 11 assists somehow when he's literally told to shoot every shot. Like, that's crazy. He put up 59 in this win. It's going to be interesting to see how this year turns out, like, champion-wise. Like, is Luka going to carry his team? I don't know. Luka put up 81 points on Christmas against LeBron. He put up 45. Luka's put up 69 points per game on the season so far. Nice. Let's see if anyone broke Wilt's record yet. Beal got exactly 100 on November 27th. Wow. Luka put up 95 this year, but not enough. Beal also broke the 3-point record on that day. Luka had 13. All right, we can look at that at the end of the year, but let's keep it going and we'll see what the All-Stars are right here. So All-Stars should probably only be every team's best player, I'm assuming. Curry put up 68 points so far this year, along with 6 assists. Durant's 54. Jokic put up 54. Mitchell's 54. So everyone's around that mark. So it's not every single shot, but it's like majority, obviously. Should be 51. Any surprises? I mean, is there anyone's not best player? Like AD or something? No, I know it doesn't look like it. Kawhi's only put up 42 points per game. Trey's put up 63. Let's keep it going here and simulate until the end of the season, and let's get into the playoffs. Okay, we're in the last day of the season here. Let's see what the records were for this year. So yeah, nobody could beat that 100. Maybe someone tied it, I don't know. But Luka put up 95. Any other records that are kind of crazy? Shea made 41 free throws in the game. That's really crazy. Garland had 28 assists, which is actually kind of surprising because the touch is like 100% to Mitchell. Maybe it's because Garland gets the ball, he instantly passed to Mitchell, I guess. Nothing too different than it was earlier on this season, but the Mavs get their last win. Luka put up almost 70 points per game, 12 rebounds, 7 assists, almost 3 steals and 2 blocks. He might win Defensive Player of the Year with those numbers. And look at the efficiency. Very good. Paolo put up 45 points per game. Ben Simmons, 6th Man of the Year award, averaging 9 points per game. Like these are like his normal stats. Like 9% from 3, that was wild. Embiid, Defensive Player of the Year, put up 3.5 blocks and 2 steals. 13 rebounds, really good. Tyrese, Most Improved, 56 points. Obviously, he's the best on his team. And Nate McMillan, so the Hawks are the best team in the league all around. That's crazy. Here's your first team. I mean, it's pretty normal first team. Shea on the second team. Shea did really good this year. So the best team in the league was the Boston Celtics. That's not really surprising because they have a really good defensive lineup alongside Tatum. So Tatum can just get buckets and then they can just defend for him. How is scoring looking though? I mean, the Spurs couldn't put up points, but like the top teams put up a lot of points. But the Hawks is really surprising. Trae Young led his team to greatness. The Grizz, so Ja was doing things. Mitchell, yeah, I like this little duo because Garland got a lot of assists. 12 assists on the year. What did the other point guards do? Like Smart, how many assists did he get? 5. The Bulls were up there though, surprisingly. DeRozan carried his team. The Blazers, yeah, Lillard carried his team as well like that. Any surprising people that made the play in though? Again, the Nets, I guess. I mean, Durant couldn't carry him. That's kind of surprising. The Thunder made the play in with Shea. Shea was doing numbers. League leaders, let's check it out here. Luka put up 70 points per game. Obviously, he was the highest, basically. Curry was right behind him with 67. Shea, 64. Trae did really good too. Any real surprises? I guess Beal, he's a scorer though. Halliburton is a surprise though because he's a really good passer as well. And obviously he is not like the one that shoots a ton of shots. It kind of sucks though because you look at minutes per game and like RJ Barrett has more minutes and he's not even the best player than most of these people that have 48 minutes being played. Like, I don't understand it. The play-in has been simulated. Here is your final bracket. And we're just going to simulate this round and I'll see you once it's done. Would you look at this bracket? This is really weird. In the West, every team that was the higher seed got upset. And in the East, almost every team that was the higher seed won. But look at this. There's 3 sweeps and 1 gentleman's sweep. Like, what is this even happening? The Bucks swept the Cavs. Giannis decided to turn up in the playoffs, which is not surprising at all. Durant, I mean, he wasn't doing that good. But Trae Young, 76 in the elimination game. He's going crazy. I'm surprised Embiid didn't move on with Harden dishing out an assist, but DeRozan turned it up. And then Celtics, obviously, they're pretty dominant. Tatum, low in his play though, but Smart stepped up in the elimination game. Siakam wasn't enough. Out West, we have a lot of upsets, of course, like I just mentioned. Ja had a terrible series. I mean, terrible for the standards, I guess. Not really that terrible at all, actually. Booker, though, he had 62 points per game, raising his play. I like that a lot. But yeah, Luka got upset by Jokic. Wow. 71 in the elimination game. It wasn't enough. So Luka's supporting cast just couldn't defend. And the Warriors get upset. Curry had a little bit of a down playoffs. I mean, he still put up crazy numbers. But Zion is really increasing his play. 51 points almost per game. And then for the Lakers, oh my gosh, LeBron stepped it up big time. 10 rebounds per game, 11, or basically 10 points per game more than regular season, and boosting his assists. And Lillard, I mean, he did some work, but wasn't enough. All right, let's summate now. We got Zion, LeBron, Jokic, Booker, Tatum, DeRozan, and Giannis versus Trae. The Bucks are gone. The Bulls are gone. No surprise there. The Pelicans, the Lakers are on a miracle run here. And the Nuggets have been eliminated. So the 7 and 8 seed in the West and the 1 and 2 in the East. What is happening? Booker went absolutely crazy to eliminate Jokic. And LeBron, 80 points in the elimination game, defeats Zion. DeRozan's 69 points in the elimination game was not enough, surprisingly. Trae Young, 63 points, outduels Giannis. Alright, let's simulate this conference finals. Here's an interesting one. We could see a 1 versus 8 seed in the finals. That'd be kind of crazy. And it looks like we're going to have a 1 versus 7 because the Suns are eliminated and the Hawks are out. Tatum, 58 points per game, is your conference finals MVP, and LeBron, 52. LeBron is just doing GOAT things out there. I'll love to see it. Trae Young kind of had a down series, it looks like. 48 points is not enough to lead your team. And we have a classic Celtics versus Lakers finals. It's going to be an interesting one. Game 1 goes to the Celtics. It might be a blowout, honestly. The Celtics are a really dominant team. LeBron only put up 39. Well, both players put up 39. It's kind of weird. They both took 30 shots. I guess it's because the pace of the game is going the same way. I don't know. Game 2 goes to the Celtics as well. 62 this time for Tatum. That's a lot more than LeBron. Actually, it's really similar shots taken. It must be because the pace it's kind of the same. Tatum is dominating the Lakers here. Yep, they shot about the same amount of shots a game, but Tatum had the better edge there. Let's see if the tendencies work in game. The Celtics are up here, but is LeBron going to take every shot? Let's see. LeBron passes the ball. Doesn't shoot the wide open 3, so maybe it is working in the simulation. Oh, yep, LeBron, the contested 3. No good. A lot of times you join these games and it just doesn't work, but it looks like it's working this time. Actually, you see there, Robert Williams. I mean, they did score a couple points, but LeBron in Tatum's mouth passes to Westbrook, and he does just that. Jaylen Brown's, yeah, it's definitely not working because every other player besides them are taking shots. LeBron, though, pull up 3. No good yet. And that's going to be it, basically. The Celtics eliminate the Lakers in the playoffs. They sweep. And that officially does it. The Celtics are your champions. Jason Tatum scored a lot of points this season. Definitely the record for a playoff run. Probably it was him, LeBron. But that's going to be it, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one next weekend. Every Sunday with another video. So, peace.